we drive so many cars every year, hatchbacks, SUVs, sedans, and honestly, for us and for me in particular, everything gives me an adrenaline rush, just like a cup of Rage coffee does. But what really gets my heart going is a nice performance car. From, well, low-powered performance cars in the 300 or 400 horsepower, if you can call them low-powered, to crazy figured cars that are as close to unobtainium for a lot of us. It excites me all. So let's talk about our list of performance cars coming to India in 2022. And just like you should with every other video, you should wait to the end of this video, because at the end, I will give you a little code that will get your adrenaline up. I am wondering where to start this list from, and honestly, the only car brand or car mark that comes to my head when we talk about exotic and performance cars is, of course, Ferrari. Now, personally, I think it's one of the greatest automakers in the world, and I know I'm not supposed to have a bias, but come on, everybody has a bit of a favorite, don't they? This year, though, is an important year for Ferrari, not only because they are going to have the replacement for the LaFerrari come this year, the new hypercar, the flagship, the absolute pinnacle of what Ferrari can give us, but also the SUV is coming this year. Now, it's called the Purosangue. I mean, how exotic does that sound? We've seen a couple of teaser shots, a couple of spy shots. I think personally that it will look really, really good in the correct spec, but nonetheless, a Ferrari SUV, an official production, first ever four-doors Ferrari. But that's not the only car we have from Ferrari in India this year. We will also get the new 296 GTB, which is this twin-turbo V6 hybrid mid-engine masterpiece that will sort of replace the mid-engine V8 layout Ferrari that has been their bread and butter since the 70s. And talking about mid-engine twin-turbo V6s, the twin car to the 296, although they will never actually say it's the twin car, is the new Maserati MC20. Now that is coming to India, confirmed this year. Prices are going to start at about 3.5 crores without options. But the advantage to the 296, it gets butterfly doors. It's a bit of a resurrection for Maserati, in my opinion, because Maserati has been a bit down in the dumps recently, hasn't it? It's coming to India by the end of this year. Bookings actually unofficially have already even started, although they have 0 bookings. We've talked about Ferrari and Maserati, and now let's talk Lamborghini, because there are 2 cars expected to be in India anytime now, very, very soon in fact. One's of course the Aventador Ultimate, which is the final Aventador until the insane new replacement, which we've now started seeing some revealing spy shots of, will come in. And the other is the rather controversial off-road oriented Huracan. Now personally, I don't know why they are making this car, but I'm guessing there's a market somewhere is why they're doing this. So now that we've talked about the Italians, let's talk about the Germans, because the Germans have some interesting cars coming into India. Some of them are a bit sleeperish, so they could be a normal everyday car, but if you crank them up, they give you a big raging adrenaline rush. First up, BMW and the new M5 CS. Now, the M5 CS or any BMW CS car is always like the range-topping glory, final edition of that generation of whatever M car they're making. It's got some special bits and pieces. It's going to be an absolute insane road rocket on the streets of our country. And talking about road rockets, let's talk about AMGs, because that's about all they make. We are going to get a few of them in India this year, starting off with the GLA 45. Now the GLA, the new GLA, is a bit of a handsome looking car. And now that new 45 engine, the 2-liter 45 turbocharged engine, which is an absolute gem, is going in the GLA as well. New GLA 45, something I'm looking forward to. And on the other spectrum of that Mercedes range is, of course, the very aggressive Mercedes AMG GT Black Series. That has a wing that you can literally hang clothes on and dry. And of course, it will dry really soon because it's a very quick car. It's essentially a race car for the road. But that's not all. What we will also get in India this year is a very iconic line of cars coming back to Indian shores after a bit of a break. The new SL. We are getting the new SL in its standard form, I believe, and of course the SL63, which will be an absolute sweet spot in Mercedes-Benz sports cars. And finally, let's wrap it up with a couple of Porsches. The 911 is due to get some very limited and very special cars, very special variants this year. Stuff that will be very expensive in the near future as limited edition cars go. The RS Resurrection, maybe the Sport Classic Resurrection, stuff like that is coming very soon, and it will make its way to India, albeit in very limited numbers. And being something that a Porsche connoisseur will really want, the Cayman GT4 RS. It is possibly the best handling Porsche ever. And that's the end of our performance and exotic car list that's coming to India soon. As I promised, put in that code RGPD400 for a flat 400 rupees off on India's favorite coffee combo. Just like on this list, there is something for everybody. On that rage page, there is literally a flavor that will interest you, I promise. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.